If you ever spent hours on a drawing, only to feel like you're not getting any better, this video is for you. I'm talking about that frustrating moment when progress feels impossible and motivation starts to fade. But here's the thing, every artist goes through this. And today, I'm going to show you how to push through it and keep creating. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with practical strategies to stay motivated, even when it feels like you're hitting a wall. So let's dive in. Okay, let's get real for a second. Progress in art doesn't happen overnight. It's like leveling up in a video game where you see a shiny notification saying, "Congratulations, you've unlocked better anatomy skills." Nope, it's slow, it's messy, and sometimes it feels like you're not improving at all. But here's the secret. You are improving. It's just hard to see it in the moment. Think about it. When you're grinding away at a skill, you're so close to your work that it's easy to miss the small wins. And when you compare yourself to artists who've been doing it for years, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. Here's the personal story. When I first started drawing, I spent months practicing faces, and I mean months. No matter how much I practiced, they always looked off. I felt like I was wasting my time. Then one day, I looked back to my old sketches and realized something. My faces weren't perfect, but they were way better than when I started. That's the thing about progress. It's often invisible until you take a step back. So, if you're feeling stuck, remember this. Progress isn't always obvious, but it's happening. Every line you draw, every sketch you finish is moving you forward, even if it doesn't feel like it. So why does motivation disappear when you need it the most? Well, there are a few reasons. First, art is hard, like really hard. And when you're putting in the work but not seeing the results you want, it's easy to feel like you're wasting your time. Second, let's talk about burnout. Maybe you've been grinding non-stop, trying to improve as fast as possible. But here's the thing, art isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Pushing yourself too hard can leave you exhausted and uninspired. And then there's the big one, the fear of failure. That little voice in your head saying, "What if I'm not good enough?" Or "What if I never get better?" Does that sound familiar? Trust me, we've all been there. But here's the good news. These feelings don't have to stop you. In fact, they're just signs that you care a lot. And that's a good thing. Let's break it down even further. When you're learning something new, your brain goes through 4 stages. Unconscious incompetence. You don't know what you don't know. Conscious incompetence. You realize how much you don't know. Conscious competence. You start to get it, but it takes a lot of effort. And unconscious competence. It just becomes second nature. Right now, if you're feeling stuck, you're probably in that second stage, conscious incompetence. And guess what? That's actually a sign of growth. It means you're aware of what you need to improve, and that's the first step to getting better. Hey, just a quick aside. If you enjoy the brushes that you see in this video, it's from my 10-piece brush pack for Infinite Painter. Perfect for comic and manga artists. No filler, just essential tools designed to save you time and help you create professional quality art. Check out the link below to grab it and start creating today. Now, back to sketching. Okay, let's get into the good stuff. How do you stay motivated when progress feels impossible? Here are 5 strategies that help me push through the tough times. Number 1, set small, achievable goals. Instead of saying, "I want to get better at art," break it down. Focus on one specific skill, like nailing facial expressions or mastering lighting. Small wins add up, and they're way easier to celebrate. For example, set a goal to draw 10 hands this week. It's specific, achievable, and it gives you a clear target to work towards. Number 2, track your progress. Now this one is a game changer. Keep a folder of your old work and look back at it regularly. Trust me, you're going to be amazed at how far you've come, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. I like to do this every 3 months. I'll pull up a piece I did a while ago, compare it to something recent. It's a great way to see how much you've improved, even if it's just in the small ways. Number 3, celebrate small wins. Finish the sketch, nail the tricky pose. That's progress. Take a moment to acknowledge it. Art is hard, and every step forward deserves recognition. I like to reward myself with something small, like a favorite snack or an episode of my favorite show. It's a little reminder that progress, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. Number 4, take breaks and avoid burnout. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your art is to step away. Watch a movie, play a game, or just go for a walk. Inspiration often strikes when you're not actively looking for it. I've lost count of how many times I've solved an art problem while doing something completely unrelated. Your brain needs time to recharge. That's okay. And number 5, find inspiration outside of art. Art doesn't exist in a vacuum. Watch your favorite anime, read a comic, or dive into a video game. Let other creative works fuel your passion and remind you why you started in the first place. For me, playing old games like Skyrim or watching old shows like Batman the Animated Series always reignites my creativity. It's like filling up a creative tank so you can pour that energy back into your work. Okay, so here's the thing. We all know art is a journey, not a destination. The struggles you're facing right now, they're building the foundation of the artist you're becoming. Every line you draw, every sketch you finish is a step forward, even if it doesn't feel like it. Think about it this way. The artists you look up to didn't wake up one day and suddenly become amazing. They put in the hours, faced the same doubts, and they kept going. And that's the key. Persistence. I want to leave you with this thought. Art is about more than just skill. It's about expression, creativity, and the joy of bringing your ideas to life. And that's something worth fighting for. So if you're feeling stuck, remember this. You're not alone, and you're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. Keep creating, keep learning, and trust the process. The progress will come. At the end of the day, art is a journey filled with highs and lows. But here's the truth. The lows are just as important as the highs. They teach us resilience, patience, and the value of persistence. So if you ever felt stuck in your art journey, let me know in the comments. What's been your biggest challenge? And if this video's helped, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because here's the truth. You've got what it takes to keep going. And I'll be here cheering you on every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and remember, progress takes time, but every line you draw is a step forward. Until next time, keep drawing.